Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your upper body is ready. We are digging in. We are going to be working hard and we're going to be doing all upper body today. So, waist up, you're getting worked. I want to keep it super short, the intro here, because the workout by timer is almost exactly an hour. So, I don't want to make us spill over too far. So, we'll keep it super quick. What you need is a full weight selection for upper body. So that might mean a lot of weights. I'm not sure how much you can see here in front of me, but I've got a set of 8s. I finally got 8s. A set of 10s, a set of 15s, and 120. And I don't know, 5s should be sitting out here too, to be honest. I just wasn't sure. So, but they're right here behind me in case I need them. So make sure that you've got a big selection. Or if you don't have a big selection, just have whatever you can available to you. And the reason why I say that is because we are doing a lot of exercises. I think it's a total of 15 exercises. So you're going to be all over the place with weights. So you want to have as many available as you can. And we're working really quickly back to back to back. So you don't have a whole lot of time to debate about what you need. So just go ahead and grab everything and have it close by. And then lastly, you just need your yoga mat, floor support, whatever it is to make you comfy, because we do have a little bit, let's see, the last 2 sets are going to be in the floor. So what are we doing today? Super quick, we are doing a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 upper body workout. So what does that mean? We're going to work 5 minutes, take a nice break, 4 minutes, take a slightly less nice break, 3 minutes, a little shorter break, 2 minutes, short break, 1 minute, and then we'll be done. We'll take a nice break again, and then we'll go back to the top and do it all over again. So our goal is to get through that 3 times today. So it is 5 minutes straight of work. So not even like those 20 seconds of rest that we're used to. It's 5 minutes straight of work. So you'll stop one exercise, start the next. You might have to switch weights, but that'll be the only pause that you take. So it's pretty intense work. And again, all upper body. I do have the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1, all themed. So our 5 minutes will be back body of our upper body. Our 4 minutes will be biceps, triceps. 3 minutes will be shoulders. 2 minutes chest. 1 minute full body, upper body. So we're going to move quickly, like I said, to get through 3. Modify as needed. Upper bodies can be finicky. We have shoulder issues. We have back issues. We have all sorts of things. So just make sure that you listen to your body and adjust as needed. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I will be happy to check as I can. I'll check between each segment, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. So I'll be happy to help you, at least get you set for the next cycle through so you'll know how to modify. Speaking of Facebook, please share, like, subscribe, do all of those things that get people paying attention to us on social media and sharing our message so we can have more friends working out and having fun with us every time we're here. And lastly, if you wish to donate any funds for these classes, it is greatly appreciated. I receive no other payment other than the generous donations that some of you give. So if you can, it is greatly appreciated. Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you'll find me. And if you can't donate, I appreciate that you're here regardless, and I'm glad that you found me. All right, guys. So go ahead, make sure you've got your weights all set up. I'm going to take a quick swig of water, check the video to make sure everything looks good and nobody has any questions up front, and then we will get started. All right, looks like we are looking good. So one other thing I want you to have, I'll talk about it when we get there. If you have a yoga block close by, or a book, or something that when you're on hands and knees will elevate your hands off the floor a little bit, just one hand at a time. So that's why I said like a yoga block. I'll explain when we get there. I don't want to waste too much more time, but if you have a yoga block, that's like your perfect option because it's easy, it's right there. But if you don't, there's some other things that you can use. Once I show you why, you'll get it and you can adjust and grab something if you need it. So our first exercise is going to be reverse fly. Nothing too tricky here because we're moving fast. I didn't want to also have to explain you exercises. So reverse fly, as you know, we are here, shoulders back and down, sit back into our seat just a little bit, and we're opening up. So that's exercise 1. I'm gonna hit start. I'll tell you where we're going from there. All right, reverse fly, exercise 1. Let's do it. So we're here and we open. Woo, and everything in my back just popped. I've also noticed from watching back some of my videos that my right arm flies much differently than my left arm. So I don't have a mirror to watch myself. So I'm trying to pay more attention. So guys, we're squeezing between our shoulder blades. We're trying to grab a pencil. That's what we're looking for. So all of our exercises in this first 5 minutes will be working the backs of our shoulders, our lats, our spine. Almost there, we're under 10 seconds. I apologize, sounds like someone is using a circular saw outside. All right, we're gonna do a tabletop row. This is where if you have a yoga block, I want you to grab it. I'm gonna be using this little medicine ball here. So, we're going to do a row from tabletop position. So, it helps to have a hand propped up. That way, you don't get jammed up. If I'm down on the floor, then I'm kind of get stuck on the floor, need a little bit more room, push up. Elbow coming right past those ribs. So now I can fully extend my arm without slamming the weight into the floor. Doesn't really matter if you're doing right or left here. Just remember which one you did. All right, so we're gonna lay it back now and do a dumbbell pullover. So usually that's gonna be a heavy weight. We're gonna lay on our backs, weight over our chest. We drop it back, come forward. So here we're working those lat muscles. Give you the nice hourglass shape from the back side. This is usually a heavy weight exercise. You want to just make sure that you don't drop your arms past your head. If you were doing this on a bench, you'd get your arms even with your head or just above your head. On the floor, you don't have quite that range of motion. All right, so we're gonna bring it back to tabletop and we're gonna do the other arm. So whichever arm you did not do for the row before is the arm you're going to use now. And again, I've just got this prop here. So I've got plenty of room to not smash the weight down. You also want to be able to get full extension, full contraction. You just get a little jammed up, unless you have long arms. I have really short limbs, so there's not much distance between me and the floor at any time. So this extra space helps me out a lot. You may not need it. You may be like, what the heck are you talking about, Tracy? Perfect. Last exercise, we've got rear delt fly. This is going to be a lightweight exercise. Light weights. We bend over, and here we really want to bend over. Bring our weights in line with our shoulders, a little bit of bend in those elbows, and we open up. I think these 8s are actually a little bit too heavy. I feel like I'm bouncing into it. There we go. So now we're kind of squeezing up high between those shoulder blades. So before, with our reverse fly, we were kind of down low into our shoulder blades where we felt that squeeze. With that fly, you're going to feel it up higher. Not in your neck, but up towards, in that direction. All right, guys. It moves fast. I know, it's fast-paced. You're going to miss a little bit of time getting set up for your exercise. But now that you know where you're going, you should recognize it when I just call it out the next time. So we have 30 seconds left in our break. We're going to go bicep curls for our next exercise. It's going to be hammer curls. So the weights will face this direction. We have this grip. We're going to curl up. We got 15 seconds. I'm going to pop around super quick. All right, looks like we look good. So hammer curls. So no trick here. We're just standing up. Make sure you're not locking your knees out. Shoulders back and down. Chest open. Elbows tucked into your sides. And we're just curling up. Since this exercise is pretty straightforward, I'll tell you where we're going next is overhead tricep extension. That can be one weight, or that can be two weights. I am probably going to use two weights. Just because I normally always use one, and there's a little bit of difference between doing two weights and one weight. So, whew, 5 seconds, guys. Woo! All right, overhead tricep. So you can either hold one weight, goblet style, over your head, or you can do two weights side by side. I'm gonna opt for two weights. Like I said, just because I normally do one. So you've got your weights touching one another, elbows are still forward, so everything's the same. You're just holding two weights now, instead of the one. I am a very broad-shouldered gal, so this grip actually feels a lot more comfortable to me. Gives you a little bit more space in your shoulders than when you have the one weight. Good, almost there. Next up is just traditional bicep curl. So again, no tricks, just hitting bicep curl a little differently. Shoulders back and down, curl straight up. Where we will go from here is tricep extensions or tricep kickbacks, known by both names. So I have, because this is a long time to bicep curl, almost back to back, I did a heavier weight with my hammer curl, and I'm doing a lighter weight with my traditional bicep curl. I may not do that next round, I may try to stick with the heavier, but for our first round, I thought I'd warm up into it a little bit. Perfect, so tricep kickbacks. Shoulders back and down, arms tight to your body. We bend forward, and we squeeze to the top. So we're not doing this. We are squeezing up. Little pause and squeeze at the top. Make sure you're keeping your neck long. Spine neutral. Maybe don't tuck your booty out way behind you. almost there. Whew. That's our break, 45 seconds. So the break's a little bit shorter because the work was a little bit shorter. So we've got shoulder work coming up. This is going to be probably medium heavy weight for one exercise and then light weights for the other two. So we're doing overhead press, and that'll be where we start. And then we're doing front lateral raise, and then we're gonna do Y W's, okay? I'm gonna pop around, check the video. We got 15 seconds. All right. Okie doke, friends, so overhead press. Now keep in mind that a minute is usually longer than we work. So if you pick up your normal weights and you're starting to fatigue, you know, if you've only got 15 seconds or so left, then just stay with the weights that you're at, or slow down your pace for those last 15 seconds, try to get 1-2 more in. Or if you are fatiguing halfway through, then maybe go ahead and lighten those weights. And remember, you always have the option to change. So you can always drop heavy weights and pick up lighter ones in the middle of the time. That's fine. And in fact, I'm already seeing my normal overhead press weight is a bit too much. We got 3 seconds left, so I'm just gonna set those down. So that was a great look right there. I knew it was too much, but there was only 4 seconds left, so I just went ahead and stopped. If that's where you're at, then you're good. Do that. So front lateral raise. We want to stop about shoulder height. And we want to make sure that for our front raise, our shoulders staying plugged back. I'll show you what I mean when I go to the side again, that you're not lifting out like this, that your shoulder's plugged back, lifting out of the shoulder, which can be really hard to do for those of us who work at computers or are on devices all day. Whew. All right, we've got Y W's. So we go up into the Y, down, flip into a W, up into a Y, down, flip, W, up into a Y, down, flip, W. Man, I was so excited about using these 8s, and I don't think I can use them for the ones I thought I could. Y, W, Y. And you'll notice too, you know, when you work a reverse fly, you're not just working that one muscle. And what I'm saying is all of these exercises, all of these muscles are working together in some way. So you're fatiguing them all out, right? So when you get down into these lower sets, you've already worked everything to death, right? They're getting tired. This is just round 1. All right, guys, so we've got alternating bench press, and then we're gonna do an alternating chest fly. So we're gonna set back, lay back for our bench press. So we've got weight over our chest, tuck those shoulders down, and we drop and push, drop and push. Really squeeze that shoulder behind you too. This is a chest exercise, so don't let that throw you off. If you squeeze that shoulder behind you as you lower, you'll notice a better chest engagement. And I think you'll find that you feel just stronger in general. Whew. All right, alternating chest flat. So now we've got our weights over our chest, little bends in our elbow. We drop open and we close. Again, be careful. Make sure you're staying at chest height here. It's really tempting to start creeping up and getting up over your throat, even over your head. So just really be mindful of where you're opening up to. And after this, we've got a short break and then 1 minute of exercise, and then we will be done with the first round. So we've got 30 seconds here. So we have got a 1 minute plank. So I kind of warmed you guys up. You know how I keep saying I carry over a few exercises from one workout to the other. So today is plank. We did 40-second planks in our Tabata workout. So guys, just know I want you to try for 1 minute. Even if you can only hold it for 10 seconds and then take a break for 20, that is fine. So I want you to have wide, wide, wide fingers. Make the biggest hands you can. Roll your shoulders back, chest proud and forward. Step your feet back. Now, if you need to modify, I want you to step your feet back, even if it's for a split second, and drop your knees down. That's your modification. We don't modify the tabletop unless we are very much a beginner, and that's where we need to be. Otherwise, we modify to our knees, or we're here. So let's push that floor away, chest broad, gaze slightly ahead, drive through those heels. Core tight, don't let your belly sag, core tight. Almost there. Woo! Good work, friends. So we've got a healthy break here. We've got 2 minutes to recover. It's a lot. I know, it's intense. When we do full body Tabata or full body 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's not quite as crazy because you're spacing the workout, right? But here, you know, you're spacing it out between upper body and lower body and core. But here it is just upper body and upper body and upper body. So don't be discouraged. Face the challenge. See what you can do. There's always lighter weight options. There's heavier weight options. So see what you can do. Challenge yourself. Acknowledge where you are. And if you aren't able to get through 30 seconds of work, then you need to drop your weights. But if you are getting through a minute and you're like, that's fine, up your weights. Even if you can't do the higher weight for the whole round, do the higher weight for a while until you can't anymore and then drop it. But if you're getting to the end of 1 minute and you're just like, I'm fine, up the weights. Again, even if it's just for a partial round. All right, guys, we have 45 seconds. Check on the video real quick. I'll be right back. All right, friends, we are looking good. So remember, we have reverse fly, then we have that tabletop single arm row, dumbbell pullovers, other side, tabletop row, and then that rear delt fly. So that's going to be the one that's going to be the lightest of them all. For some of us, we may not even need any weights at all for that rear delt fly, okay? All right, reverse fly. All right, so get yourself set. Little seat, elbows bend, we open. Everything popped again. open. So if you have a mirror, kind of keep an eye on yourself and see if you're flying pretty evenly. If your left and right are coming back about the same distance, they're about equal height. So you want to try to be as even as possible. We all have imbalances, so it may not be perfect. Like I said, I noticed looking back at some of my videos, mine's pretty dramatically different from side to side. But I don't have a mirror. So I'm trying harder to think about it this time. I'll watch it back, see if I made any improvements on my own. Perfect. All right, so come on down. We've got our tabletop row. So again, this is where you want to have that little elevation item, possibly. We're in tabletop, knees under hips. Lead with that elbow, pull, pull. Trying to keep that shoulder down, so don't pull open. Almost there. All right, dumbbell pullover. It's going to come to our back. If you've got a heavy weight, make sure you can kick it back on your knee. That's going to be your safest way. Got goblet hold. Tuck those shoulders down. We drop back. So the point, I don't think I finished, is that if you have a bench and you're doing this laying on a bench, then your arms will come back further than mine. I'm on the floor, the weight's hanging down, so the weight's gonna bump the floor. So if you are doing this on a bench, you can drop your arms to about even with your head, but no further than that. Now, you don't have to. If your mobility doesn't allow for that, that's fine. But if it does, just know arms do not go past your head. Perfect. All right. We've got the other side, tabletop row. Flip it over. Here we go. So just make sure, guys, the hand that you are balancing on over here, that you're staying strong through it, that you don't start to collapse down into your shoulder. Excuse me. You're also in control of the pace here. So like on this exercise, I'm challenging myself to a pretty heavy weight. So I'm moving a little slower. All right, we've got that rear delt fly. Light to no weight here. We bend all the way. Arms out of our shoulders, a little bit of bend in those elbows, open. And like I said, guys, this might be a no weight exercise for you. And that's okay. If you're feeling this in your neck, or if you feel like you're bouncing, you need to drop your weight or lower your weight. All right, that's our break. We have 1 minute. We're moving into biceps, triceps again. So we're starting with that hammer curl. Then we've got the overhead tricep. Then the traditional bicep curl, tricep extensions. Whew. Goodness me. And like I said, guys, all of these muscles work together. You know, so when you're doing overhead press, your biceps are involved, your triceps are involved. It's a shoulder exercise, your chest is involved. So that's why all of these probably feel a little more fatiguing than normal. Get ready, hammer curls coming up. Because you're really not going into anything fresh. All right, let's go. And shoulders back and down. Proud, proud chest. Good job, friends. I know this is a tough one. Don't be discouraged. Face the challenge. Surprise yourself. That's the beauty of super challenging classes, right? Those moments of surprise where you're like, I did it. I lifted that. Or I did that for the whole round. I really didn't think I could. Those are super fun moments. All right, overhead tricep. So again, you've got the one weight or two weights option. Or you can try both. See which one you like better. Like I said, for me, being a really broad-shouldered person, holding one weight always makes me feel a little crammed up. Here I feel a lot more open. It also gives you more options with your weights. Like maybe you don't have one 20-pound weight you can use, but you've got 2 10s, so now you've got 20. 10 seconds. And then we're going to bicep curls. All right, bring them around. Shoulders back and down. Elbows tuck in. We curl. So all the modifications we've talked about doing as heavy as you can until you can't, and then dropping your weights and going to a lighter weight. We've talked about going as heavy as you can for as long as you can, and if you're close to the end, just stopping. We have talked about if it's too light and you're not tired at all at the end of the minute, you need up those weights. Another thing you can consider is, let's say here in the bicep curls, and you're like, I'm dying. I don't want to drop my weights though. You can alternate. That helps a little bit too, because you're kind of giving each arm a break every little rep, right? So that's another option too. All right, tricep extensions. So many options here. Again, we're stopping and squeezing up at the top. And again, you can alternate here if you need to. Woo! I'm sweating from tricep extensions. Woo! 45-second break. Woo! Take it. So we're moving into Shoulders this direction here. So we've got overhead press, front lateral raise, the YWs. I'm gonna listen and go lighter on the overhead press this time. 15 seconds, I'm just gonna pop my head around the video real quick. All right, we have 5 seconds, so go ahead and get yourself ready for that overhead press. All right, load it up. Let's go. So guys, too, on that overhead press, I want you to be slightly out in front of your shoulder. See how I'm angled just a little bit forward instead of out here. When you are in line with that shoulder wide open like that, put your shoulder joint in kind of a open and vulnerable position. So we bring it forward, we get a little bit safer, and we have a lot more potential to go heavy. Good, friends. 10 seconds. We've got front lateral raise. I'm so sad. I was all excited to use my 8s and they are just not happening today. Again, make sure you're keeping that shoulder plugged back for your front raise. Friends. I know it's tough, but isn't most things that are worth having, right? 10 seconds. Almost there. All right, Y, W. Shoulders back and down. We lift to Y, bring it down, open to W. Y, down, W. Y, down, W. Y, down, W. Ooh, shoulders on fire. 10 seconds. Beautiful work, friends. All right, we have 30 seconds, and we have our chest set down the floor. So remember, that's just 2 exercises. That's our bench press and our alternating chest fly, both alternating. So come on down to the floor when you're ready. Remember, if you have heavy weights, you can set them on your knees and then use your knees to kick them back just to make sure that you're safe. Shimmy here. Hopefully I have enough room. All right, bench press. So we tuck those shoulders under, weights over our chest. We alternate. Make sure you're landing down by your chest, elbows dropped slightly. You don't want your elbows coming right out of your shoulder for the same reasons that we talked about with the overhead press. chest flat. So we can weights over our chest, a little bit in those elbows. We open, we come back. Make sure you're keeping that core anchored down to the floor. So don't roll over to the side that you're opening up to. Almost there, guys. We're at about 5 seconds. All right, 30-second break, and then we're to our minute plank. So guys, like I always say, I just want you to try for 1 minute. If there is holding for 1 minute straight is not in the cards for you, that's okay. Just keep trying for 1 minute. Even if it's 5 seconds, 20-second break. Keep trying. That means you did 1 minute plank. If you try the whole minute, you did a 1 minute plank. All right, strong, strong fingers. We're gonna walk you through this every time. Shoulders back and down. Broad chest. Step back. Drive through those heels. Push that floor away. Don't collapse down between your shoulders. I don't want to be here either. Just want to be strong, core in, push through the heels. And breathe. Good job. I know it's even tougher than normal with all this upper body work. You got it. You're at 10 seconds. Boom. Come on up. Whew. All right. Man, I know that plank felt tough. I am known, even though I haven't done a challenge in a while, for how long I can hold plank. And I gotta tell you, about 40 seconds, I was like shimmy shaking, trying to hold myself up. So it is definitely even more challenging when we've done all of this hard upper body work already. So don't be discouraged, just keep trying. That's what it's about. It's about the effort. It's about the energy you put into it. Because we've got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left on our break. So reevaluate your weights. Do you have any weights out you don't need? Like those 8s. Unless I get tired and have to bring down to an 8, but. So reevaluate. Can you get anything out of your way? Any clutter that you don't need? Otherwise, just catch your breath, relax, don't stress. Just think of each exercise you do now is the last time you have to do it, right? All right, guys, we've got just over 45 seconds. I'll be right back. All right. 30 seconds. Don't freak out. Like, she's back. Oh gosh. No. We are good. We still got a little bit of break. So again, reverse flat, tabletop row, dumbbell pullover, tabletop row, rear delt fly. That's our first 5 minutes. Last time you have to do any of it. Let that be your, if that's what you need to be your beacon in the night, that's your beacon in the night. All right, reverse fly, open chest, bear hug arms, we open. Good. In a way, some exercises, they might feel a little bit better, maybe tougher, but better, because your muscles are warm, your body's more open. So some things might feel an interesting mix of harder, but more comfortable at the same time. 10 seconds. Perfect. Bring it down. We've got that tabletop row. Drive with that elbow. Try to keep those shoulders squared off. Don't flare open. So on this one, I'm going a little heavier still. So I'm slowing my pace down. Good. All right. Dumbbell pull over. Floor, pull through those back muscles over. Awesome job. All right, roll it over. Got the row, the other side. And again, if you're boosted up, or even if you're not boosted up, the arm that you're balancing on, I want you to make sure that you're strong through that arm. Just like in plank, you're pushing the floor away. You're pushing yourself off of that support, not falling into it. We've got that reverse or rear delt fly. Light weights to no weights on this one, guys. I keep leaving my weight right in the worst place. So bend over, bend in those elbows, open, open. So again, we're feeling this in a similar spot to the first exercise, the reverse fly. But by doing it this way, we get a little higher. Should be more like the tops of your shoulder blades. Wait, on that one, I totally cheated. I felt it, that little bounce. Yup, yup. All right, that's our break. We got 45 seconds. So guys, you made it through the last big effort. Last 5-minute effort, you made it. So now we're down to 4 minutes. It's all downhill from here, right? So we've got the hammer curl, the overhead tricep, bicep curl, tricep extension. Hang in there, my friends. We are under 10 seconds, so go ahead and get your hammer curl weight ready. All right, shoulders back and down, proud chest. Those elbows down, tucked in. I know once it gets heavy and tired, you want to kind of swing everything up. Nope, 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 nope. Elbows stay down and locked in. 15 seconds, almost there. Under 5. One more. Nice work. All right, with that overhead tricep. Up and over. Woo, it was hard even getting those 2 weights up. Do you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Remember, you can also have the 1 weight here, your choice. Keep those elbows facing forward, which can be really tough for some of us if we have a tight chest, which again, most of us do because we sit forward all day. Then your elbows feel much more comfortable open like that. So you really got to work to keep them forward. All right, bicep curl. Remember, you can slow the pace down a little bit if you need to get to the end. You can drop the weight. You can alternate. So if you're really feeling it, if the struggle is beyond real, you've got lots of options. If you're just getting tired but you still got it, then just try slowing it down just a little bit. Almost there. All right, tricep extensions. Whew. All right. Squeeze at the top. Whew. You got it, friends. Hang tough. "15 seconds. Whew. I'm gonna alternate. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. You've got 45 seconds. Whew. I'm going to take the time to make some extra space on my mat. 30 seconds, guys. Catch your breath. 4 minutes of work is down. We've got the 3, we've got the 2, we've got the 1. And we will be done Ooh, man. When you kick your own butt with a workout. All right, 7 seconds. So we've got overhead press, front lateral, YW. All right, overhead press. Now remember here, you can alternate too if you need to. Arms angled just out ahead of our shoulders. Neck nice and long. You got it, guys. 15 seconds. Almost there. 5. Whew. All right. Front lateral raise. So front raise. Got our shoulder plugged back. Our lateral raise, just like our bench press, just like our overhead press, we're coming slightly ahead of our shoulder, not directly in line. Keep breathing. Oh, there's our cheerleader. Hi, Rizzo. Hi, Rizzo. Hi. You here to inspire us? Why? Dudley. We need all the help we can get today, Miss Rue. This is a hard one. Why? Dudley. We will take your inspiration, sweet girl. Why? Zoe. Why? Hi, I see you. Hi, I will stop and give you pets. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Okay, I cheated. I cheated. I took a puppy break. No, under 15. We're at 10. 10 seconds, friends. Guys, all right. We are the home stretch. We've got the 2 minute, we've got the 1 minute, and we are done. We are so close. 20 seconds left in your break. I'm gonna come on down. I'm gonna sing my Rizzo. Hi. Hi, oh my goodness, all the kisses. Hi, thank you. Oh my gosh. Ah, such a good girl. You're such a good girl. All right, guys, we've got our alternating bench press. Thank you, Rizzo. Watch out. Again, elbow drop out of that shoulder. Hang tough, friends. You got this. We got 15 seconds. All right, chest fly, alternating. Again, over the chest, open. Down. Down, hi, Rizzo. Hi. thank you so much. Whoa, you're in such a good mood. Oh, thank you. Hang tough, guys. We got it, we got it. We've got 15 seconds. Woo! All right, set those weights down. We got a 30-second break. And then we have our 1-minute plank. And that is it. We have a 1-minute plank. It's your favorite. We got 1-minute plank. Oh, whoa, whoa. Look at those stretches you have. Yes, ma'am. Are you showing us how to get ready for plank? You live in plank. It's so easy for you. Yes, okay, watch out. All right, guys, 1 minute. Last effort. All you've got to do is get through it. And remember, keep trying. If you're at the point that you're like, my effort is 5 seconds, then effort for 5 seconds. Take a break, come back, do it all over again. You've got wide hands, pushing the floor away strong. Broad chest, collarbones open, core in, tight, no droopy belly. Push through those heels, drive, drive, drive. Make sure that gaze is out just a little bit. Don't look down at your toes. You've got 15 seconds. Think strong. You got this. Don't forget to breathe. Woo! Oh my gosh. Guys. Man. Yeah, I wrote it and I know what I did. Woo! Oh my gosh. That was some serious work, friends. That was a long workout. That was 59 minutes of work with not much break. Not much break at all. And you did it. You survived and you thrived. So guys, I'm so proud of you. I hope you feel tired, but you feel strong and good and like you really accomplished something, because you totally did. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. As always, the last couple things I always ask, please like, share, subscribe, love, follow, all of those things to get people paying attention to us and working out with us and spreading this word of what we are doing here. And lastly, if you wish to donate any funds for these classes, Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you'll find me. You'll see that logo, you'll know it's me. And if you can't give, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for joining me. Guys, I'll see you in a few days for another workout. Take care and have a great rest of your week. Mwah.